Gaming.
It's time to re-up. Baby, it's time to re-up. No, for those of you still here, I appreciate you still being here. You know, obviously I'm going to get 3 elite packs. I probably won't get anything good. I don't ever plan on getting anything good. But I don't mind showing off my stats. I'm not ashamed of my stats. I'm actually quite proud of my stats. Coming from Gears of War 3. Gears of War 3, I was 100% scrub. I played Gears 3 like I didn't have thumbs. And now Gears 4 is here, and now I have thumbs. So I make dumb decisions sometimes. Oh, yeah, because I'm drinking delicious beverages. Because that's the way you play Gears, is beers and delicious beverages. It's not beer, just delicious beverages. Okay, let's check it out. Come on now. Come on now, guys. Give me a second. War a journal. Okay, so let's check out ranked stats. So, honestly, if I reset my page here real quick, let me reset these stats. I do have 1,248 matches played, 869 wins, and roughly, actually, I mean, I know it says win percentage 0.70. Basically, I win 70% of my games, which honestly, that's actually pretty good. I mean, if you really think about it, 70% of your game, if you win 70% of your games, that's actually pretty good. Considering I play a lot. I mean, I'm not even saying a lot. I mean, a shit ton of solo King of the Hill. I run into King of the Hill by myself so much, and the fact that I still have a 70% like win percentage is insane. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if some pro comes into my channel and tells me that that's not good, dude. I like to watch them play solo King of the Hill, and then they do MVP most of the time, and then they just still end up losing because it doesn't matter if it's 4v5. You're going to get wrecked most of the time unless the 4 people with you actually communicate and play smart. Even if you don't communicate, as long as they play smart, as long as they're actually working together. Like, see, the thing is, when I play King of the Hill, if I see 4 of my teammates rushing straight for hill, I'm going to push off to the side. I'm going to try to get a flank. I'm going to try to wrap around because that's the smart thing to do. It's not about just getting, like, hill cap points. Which, I mean, yeah, if you want to rank up, yeah, obviously getting hill cap points is a good thing. But, I mean, I play to win. Yeah, I mean, if I'm standing next to hill, obviously I'm going to jump in it for some free points, but I cross most of the time. That's why, like, when you play Foundation, it goes down to drop shot or that little pillar by drop shot. I always push the torque bow and lancer down. Like, I get the flank. I want to try to actually win. I don't care about the hill cap points. It's not a priority. Anyway, going on to the next part of it. Okay, so let's go down. So, rounds win, rounds play doesn't really matter, really, because, you know, you can play King of the Hill and, you know, it's 2 rounds. You play Execution or Escalation, that's 7-5 rounds, so that really doesn't matter. But if you want to know my KD ratio, so I have 32,445 kills to 17,629 deaths. Now, what that accumulates to is, according to the web stats, the Gears of War stats that I have on my screen right now. You can't see them, but I have them up on my screen. I have a 1.84 KD ratio. So, roughly, 1 kill or 1 death to every 2 kills close. Differential, obviously. 1.84. 1 kill, I guess you could say, basically, if you want to rough that out, 1 kill and a down per death, which still is pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to, like, try to tell you it's not decent. I mean, I play smart. I try to play smart. Obviously, when I have delicious beverages, as I've mentioned before, I make some idiotic decisions. But you know what? That's also for the stream. Sometimes idiotic decisions equal quads. Sometimes they equal instant death. But that's part of it. You know what I'm saying? 14,899 downs, 22,000 assists. That doesn't matter. 1,344 revives. I do try to revive my teammates as often as possible. Now, you do get that moment where your teammate gets down and that guy's right on top of your teammate, and then you're like, do I go for the kill or do I go for the revive? Of course you go for the kill. Don't ever let anyone tell you you're retarded for not reviving them if you're like point blank range. The minute you try to go for the revive, either you're going to get one shot blasted with Nasher or your teammate's going to get one shot blasted with Nasher, which actually a lot of people don't realize this, but when you go for your revive animation, the smart thing to do is actually one shot blast the guy who's down, because with the revive animation, at least in Gears 2 and Gears 3, if you one shot the guy who's down, he can actually most of the time get a one-shot blast on you as well because of that animation when you crouch down and crouch up. He's already almost ready for an instant one blast, and you can't even move. So most of the time, if someone plays it smart while you're going down for the kill, like before you even revive him, your animation starts to go down. He can one-shot blast your teammate, and before you even get back up, he can one-shot blast you too. So if you're in a point-blank situation, always go for the kill. That may end up in both of you dying, but I guarantee you, if you go for the revive, it's almost pointless because either your teammate's going to die or you yourself is going to die and your teammate's going to get the kill. So, I mean, there's obviously situations where if you're getting lancered, yeah, try to go for the revive because if you're playing solo, you're going to revive your teammate and then he's going to lancer you down and you're just going to die because he's going to roll away and dipset and say, see you. But, I mean, obviously, I'm just, I'm trying to be nice about it. I try to be positive. Shotgun kills compared to rifle kills. I mean, obviously, I don't know what else to say. It's Gears of War, so it's pretty much a shotty intensive game. So, yeah, 23,000 kills with shotgun. Pistol kills 415. Grenade kills 1,285. Power weapon kills 3,000. I try to grab them when I can. Meat shield kills, dude, 35, dude. That's kind of funny, actually. Where does it go? Oh, yeah, CCC counters, 272. I see people on, okay, I'm not talking anything, but when I watch the Razored Edge and Shadows and stuff like that, I've seen some of them, and the only reason I say those is because I watch those two prominently. I watch them quite a bit. And most of the time, they show their stats and they're re-up 9, and their CC counters are 2, 3, 10. And I don't understand why. But the thing is, the more I thought about it, is they don't put themselves in that situation to get CC countered. Most of the time, they put themselves in the situation for a 1v1 battle, either die or win. Which, I mean, it's just the way you play. Most of the time, I'm pretty good at knowing when someone's going to try to, mantle kick me. I mean, if you've watched my streams before, you know that. If you watch my streams, you realize that most of the time, I realize if someone's going to try to mantle kick me, I'm pretty quick on the beat button. But that doesn't count for the fact that so many times people mantle kick me, and, I'm ready for it, and it never prompts the B button to, counter it, ever. And I don't know why. I don't know why that happens. I don't know if it's, you have to, don't press it and wait until it pops up, or if you just mash it knowing they're coming around the corner and you still get kicked. I don't know. But most of the time when I get mantle kicked, I win those battles, or at least I counter it. And then you have those instances in escalation. There's players that actually will purposely mantle kick you. Remember this when you're playing escalation. Some people, if there's two people pushing you, one person will purposely try to mantle kick you. And even if you counter it, the animation is so long that someone will wrap around cover and one shot you, and they'll both survive. So I've realized that playing escalation. I haven't played a lot of escalation, but I've noticed a lot of people try to do that in escalation. So helpful hint there for you, I guess. Let's see here. Not really anything else interesting. Team deathmatch score doesn't really even matter because I don't play a lot of TDM. I'm just trying to get diamond. King of the Hill, man, that's where it's at. 1,000 matches played, and I've won 700 of my matches. Pretty good for, running solo half the time. Oh, yeah, and rifles are strong as hell right now. Yeah, I agree. They are pretty strong as hell, but I'm blowing bubbles right now. You can't. It ain't picking up in the stream, Rip. Rifles are pretty powerful. I don't know why they want them to be that powerful. I guess it's the idea that they realize half the time when you're rifling someone, your teammates aren't even cooperating, so they're not even trying to revive you. So I don't play hardly any Guardian. 25 matches of Guardian, dude. Rip. Execution, no. Dodgeball, rip. Arms race, nada. Escalation, 394 rounds played, but I went 245 rounds of escalation compared to my 149 losses, which I don't even play that much escalation. So the fact that I feel like I've got that many rounds of winning compared to loss, I feel is actually pretty prominent. Because I don't even play competitive game modes that much. I just kind of try to play smart. I realize everything's weaker, so I try to put someone in that state. Most of the time when I'm playing escalation, I don't even know I went to ribbons. Most of the time when I'm playing escalation, I'm moving a lot because I actually really have to go pee. Rip. When I'm playing escalation, I actually try to bait people. I've noticed a lot of this. If there's a piece of cover and you're coming at the cover, I'm trying to look at my stream. If you're coming at the cover I'll purposely try to like walk around a minute to try to get people who are on cover to like shoot me with Nasher. That way they have that reload animation of like, you know what I'm saying, cocking it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, if they waste a shot doing that, you can easily slide into cover. And then like most of the time they're like, oh, he's weak, I'm going to go for the up A. You sit back and don't even like move. The minute they up A, some people are smart and they actually aim their up A kind of around the corner and they may get the kill, but most of the time they just try to do a straight 90-degree angle up A, and you just give them a solid back A, you know what I'm saying? Give them the solid back A, and then they just die. At least for me, example. I mean, I'm better at back A's than I am up A's, dude. My up A's are like total trash, so I go for a lot more back A's. I like to give, I like to call it, I give people the reach around. You know what I'm saying? I give a lot of people reach arounds. I don't care how you take that in the chat. I give people reach arounds with Nasher, with back A's. Dude, I reach around back. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So anyway, not much else there to see, honestly. So let's just rip this up and go to re-up 8. Yeah, there's not much there to really say besides that many matches played, that many wins, and the KD ratio 1.84. So let's do it. Oh, that looks sexy. That looks a lot better than the one I have now, so I'm excited for it. And just like that, she was gone. Diamond Nasher? Oh, you mean that diamond in escalation? Oh, you mean that diamond in escalation that I technically already have? I've already hit diamond in King of the Hill, dodgeball, and escalation. So technically I want to work for TDM to get the Lancer. And then my next priority is probably going for execution. Just because I would like to have the long shot. I don't care about arms race. I don't care about the other stuff. I mean, if I get execution diamond and TDM diamond, then I may go for the others just because they're there. But they're not like a priority. TDM's priority number 1. Then execution for long shot. Those are the weapons that I want. So yeah, I've got the Nasher so far. And whatever King of the Hill gives you and whatever dodgeball gives you. Just because those were really easy, and I got those just playing with people from stream and stuff like that. So we re-upped. Let's open these packs. Let's just open these. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do it. I have to pee so bad. You have no idea. World's smallest bladder. Hashtag. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants that. I'm glad those are back though. Okay, let's do this. 3 packs. Okay. Okay. Nah. 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 What's this? V-Day Medic? Didn't call it. V-Day Medic? Didn't call it. Hey, dude, 2 weapons. Good. I didn't have those, so I'm okay with that. That's good. For being these packs, I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Now, if I would have got those from an esports pack, I would have been triggered. I'd have been like, triggered, 100%. Okay, all right, I get you, Coalition. I see what you're doing here. Notice that they gave me a bunch of commons because they gave me a legendary. I'm watching you, Coalition. Custom Lancer. Garbage. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. I see you, Coalition. I see what you're doing here. But notice, I got a bunch of commons because I got a legendary. Just the way the world turns. Custom Lancer. Bunch of Day of the Dead stuff. Alright. Sitting at 15,567 credits. That's fine with me. It's part of life. I'll get there. I'll have plenty for the premium packs. Alright, guys. I gotta get out of here. Work comes early. I hope you guys had a good time. My name is ZetaKnight, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.